Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's finally time to talk about this episode. The long-awaited event is here, Walpurgis, the Demon Lord Banquet, all of them together, and it's starting. We're here. I was so excited grinning this episode, especially the first parts. The fighting was awesome. It's been quite a few preparations episode leading us here. We still don't have the full conclusion, but this episode, I was so hyped. I honestly didn't even have time to shave, and actually I just wanted to talk to you guys. It's been a busy day, but this episode, finally, thank you, Slime. And the satisfaction was there, and we're still not finished. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, like I said, Walpurgis is starting, everyone is getting introduced, the Demon Lords, all of them. And I'm quite starting to like quite a few of them. Even Dagdrul, he actually had some words in this episode. Guy was awesome, and I feel he's gonna play a major role moving forward. He has a lot of connection with Diablo also, with Veldora, with his sister, so many things happening. And honestly, I was laughing so much straight from the beginning, because we had Clayman just smug throughout the beginning of the meeting over there. Dino was just sleeping because why not? And Clayman actually started his Oscar performance right there, trying to blame everything on Rimuru, and actually putting some of the blame on Carrion, saying he put him up to it, shoving Carrion under a bus quite a lot over there. But he made the big error. He actually didn't know, and he fell right into Rimuru's trap. Him telling all of the Demon Lords, one of my subordinates was killed in this situation. Muran is dead. I could just see Rimuru just smugging over there when he said that. Yeah, Clayman, you did it to yourself, dude. And he once said that Milim destroyed Eurazania for vengeance, and that Carrion is dead. I really hope Carrion is not dead. We still don't know what exactly happened with Carrion. Is he actually that lion? I feel there's a lot more going on, especially with Milim, but I'll get to that. We have to talk about Clayman's performance, where I was laughing so much. Him trying to sell everything, just Oscar, somebody give an Oscar to Clayman over there. And right after that performance, we had Rimur just objection right there. Nope, this is the truth, this is how it happened. Bringing proof of Clayman killing his own subordinates, using those clowns, the footmen, and that girl, I forgot her name, Sari. But we also know somebody else is definitely working behind Clayman with the Alliance, the Harley Quinn Alliance, whatever their name was, and that is probably Yuki, when we saw a few episodes behind, and that Demon Lord. So there's a lot more going on throughout the major plot. Clayman seems to be just a stopgap, probably for Rimuru getting to the meat of things actually going on in the world. And after everything went down the drain for Clayman, Rimuru disproving everything, he said he started playing the victim, trying to weasel out of it. And this is where Dagdrul, the giant Demon Lord, actually calls him out on his bullshit. I like that quite a lot. Wanted Guy to do it, but hey, Dagdrul, thank you for being the one calling out Clayman's bullshit. And I liked Rimuru, just the confidence, everything he showed in this meeting. I don't care about the title of the Demon Lord, I just want to build my nation, build happy, that's why I protected humans. Just being honest, and the way he just openly went after Clayman, all of the aggression he showcased in front of all of the Demon Lords, even destroying the table. And I liked Guy. Throughout this episode, he was standing back, analyzing, looking at everything. It felt like he was the one kind of on top of all of the Demon Lords, kind of the leader of the Demon Lords banquet, so to say. And this is where we have a 1v1, because it boils down to, this is just between us, Rimuru and Clayman. And even Guy says, defeat Clayman and you will be recognized as a Demon Lord. But Clayman, playing dirty again, actually wanted to use Milim to fight the duel. even if he wanted to fight himself also. Rimuru was okay with it, but I gotta say, he's in a pretty tough situation. Even he admitted that. Fighting Milim, it's gonna be a tough one, and it really, really is. But one of my favorite moments has to go to Shion. Thank you, Shion, I love you. She just instantly went ham into Clay. Slug after slug, just punching him. And the kicker was right after it. Hey, can I do it? After she did it. Typical thank you for that. Actually was pretty wounded, but he regenerated pretty fast. So Clayman might have some power, but I don't see him to the level of all of the other demons. Even his mental capabilities with all of his scheming, actually having to need said scheming to prove himself, kind of makes him weaker or a wannabe demon lord. He doesn't have that presence as the other demon lords had in the room over there. But yeah, now we have both sides, Rimuru and Clayman, summoning their forcers, attendants, and we have Guy. Like I said, he's the guy in control, sealing them because Ramirez wanted to fight also. So Guy just makes it 1v1 both of their forces, but Clayman had the advantage a bit over there, even more with Milim being on his side. And Milim definitely is strong, really, really strong. I'm curious who's actually stronger, Milim or Guy. I would love to see that that fight, both of them at their peak fighting. Maybe we're gonna have that in the future, or we're gonna find out who of them is stronger. And she actually attacks Rimuru, and he barely dodged the punch. Thanks to Raphael, did a lot of work this episode, even if Rimuru was a bit snarky towards Raphael. And I liked on the other side, while they were fighting inside, this was the moment where I feel helped Rimuru more than the fight itself, with Guy stopping Ramirez from helping him, because Beretta also wanted to fight, even though she had split loyalties in a way. The conversation between them was pretty awesome. Beretta and Guy, we finally find out that Guy is actually Rouge, the primordial red demon. Ramirez definitely has a very good relationship with Guy. Now, Guy, I feel like he knows something about Milim, saying she has her own plans. And throughout this episode, I had a lot of suspicion. If you guys remember from previous videos or episodes, I kept saying there's something more with Milim. So, is she actually control, or is she not control? Because I feel like Guy knows something, or is he hinting? Even Raphael hinted a bit that there might not be something controlling Rimuru. I'm not sure right now. But I like him actually having a connection also with Beretta, or the previous demon that was Beretta, their lineage over there. And he actually asks of Beretta, from now on, you only have one master, and that referring to Ramirez. And I like how Ramirez, I feel like, helped convince Guy about Rimuru quite a lot, saying she made a lot of friends. Beretta, Rimuru, Veldora, everybody that was there. He really cares about Ramirez, and Ramirez giving her support for Rimuru. It's gonna count very much for Guy, because we know he cares quite a lot about Ramirez from his previous comments. And he even took notice that Diablo Black, the primordial demon, is serving Rimuru now, so he took quite an interest in Rimuru, so we're definitely gonna have more interactions between them. I can't wait for that. And he finally actually lets Beretta join in the fight to make it a bit more balanced, so to say, as all things should be. And thank you, Ramirez, Guy, for some awesome moments. But back on the fight now, like I said, Raphael also was trying to analyze, appraise the spell that was controlling Milim, and before she could say it out loud, she couldn't find anything, and she was about to say, if there isn't anything that I can find, Rimuru cuts her off. And I feel like she was about to say, if there isn't anything I can find, like as in a spell, that means there isn't a spell. I'm just assuming or thinking to myself with the comments that Guy made, Raphael's analysis. So I feel like Millie might not be controlled, but I'm not sure about that. But also on the other side we had Rimuru using Beelzebub with a bit of energy absorption to take out the spell out of her, but I feel like that's just Millie pretending a bit, because she actually traps him and even he said, I was about to die if that punch hit him. I saw that Saitama moment between Saitama and the fight with him, and I'm drawing a blank right now. Genos, Saitama versus Genos, the punch coming right at Genos. Like Rimur had the same moment with Milim's punch coming right at him, but before he could get hit, we have Veldora showing up. I feel like he instinctively used the skill to summon Veldora as a shield, and he gets hit in the back of the head. Why would you do that? What kind of a welcome mat, so to say, is this for Veldora? Took the punch for Rimuru. But yeah, overall this episode was quite fun. I really wanted to talk to you guys, have my reactions a bit more raw, honestly. But yeah, I'm having fun. This was probably the best episode so far of part 2 of season 2, and can't wait for the next one, because we still don't have the conclusion with Rimuru versus Clayman, and I can't wait to see Clayman getting completely destroyed and seeing where we're gonna go forward with Slime. And hopefully, please, we're gonna have season 3, because things are definitely building up with all of the major players being shown in this episode, and Guy taking an interest in Rimuru, and so many things. We still have to deal with the church, but that's probably gonna be a conversation for the last episode. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Also, let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode. Do you actually think that Milim is controlled, or am I reading too much into things? Also, no spoilers. If you have read the source material, please don't give us any spoilers. And again, thank you. Keep enjoying Slime. I'll see you again on the next one. Bye bye.